Hello and happy Tuesday. I hope everyone is remaining kind to themselves after a long month of March where life events have been bombarding our lives, tragic and heart-wrenching. I want to take a moment and pay my respects to the folks of Nashville and the parents as well as everyone affected by the most recent tragedy that befell them. All life is precious, and life lost too soon will always be a greater tragedy than that most will hopefully never have to experience among those familiar to them. In this time of sorrow, I urge anyone affected to talk to those who you trust, journal, and step away from social media and overwhelming news outlets. Remain patient with yourself through this time of great sorrow and innocent life lost. Today, I want to talk about being yourself, being who you are. I've been reading a lot about this and have been running into a lot of instances where individuals are battling to find calm in their life by bending over backwards to find a level within their communities. I understand how difficult it can be to not shy away from the judgments that come with being yourself and allowing yourself to do the things that make you happy and letting your spirit fly free. I found that most of us in our lives, including myself, have masked what it is we want to be and how we respond to those around us and what it means to truly do what brings happiness in your heart. Unfortunately, it's a defense mechanism that not many of us can easily turn off. And it's a struggle for a lot of people to relearn how to do this. There's a podcast called Back from the Borderline. I made an episode about masking in specifics. And I urge anyone who's curious to take some time from your day to listen to that episode, as it's extremely informative and was more or less the inspiration behind this episode. I know on the Unknown podcast, I consistently speak about how it is we can move towards healing within ourselves and how to take yourself out of dark spaces mentally. But I've never really touched on the subject of masking in specifics. And a lot of us tend to do it. I've often explained how intricate our mind's defenses really are, and a lot of the times our mind doesn't really know when it's safe from harm. And a lot of the times we never really feel like we're safe from harm, which perpetuates the cycle of masking. However, these self-aware moments that I try to awaken in my listeners is for the purposes of assessment. Self-assessment. Not to be confused with judgments. Self-assessments give you an unbridled opportunity to look within and feel yourself out, to try to understand yourself better. I saw a post on an ironically labeled psychology page on Twitter inquiring what the benefits of being single were. And in my mind, I couldn't help but compile an annoyingly long list. An annoyingly long list. We can repair ourselves while we're not single and coupled up, but it sometimes comes with the burdens of remaining present in a relationship where care for the other person is a necessity as well. Not always, but sometimes. So for the sake of what I'm about to say, I want to move away from the terms single and taken and move towards just the phrase being with yourself. When you're with yourself, when you're really with yourself, mask off, disingenuous emotions off, You have the chance to stare within yourself, bare of all the things that distract others from who you really are. The version of you that you feel will garner judgment. And you have the chance to check yourself for proverbial bumps, cuts, and bruises. You can truly assess what you feel is stopping you from being who you are. Sometimes it's money. Sometimes it's trauma. Sometimes it's fear. Sometimes it's all of the above. And it's up to you to be able to unlock that in a safe environment. And oftentimes those safe environments are built by us, from within. We've been taught growing up that masking our true selves and omitting how we truly feel will bring us closer into the circle of acceptance and closer to success, when it's never been true. Everyone's true self, unmasked self, is truly unique in every way. We can find our people this way. We can find our groups this way. We can find that which truly makes us happy this way. It's a scary thing, though, because we feel and we know that we're never free of consequence for the good and bad that come into this world, placed by us. Being as deeply spiritual as I am, though, I'm also logical, and I've always believed that we can purge who we aren't by being who we are. And that goes for those that do and don't belong in our lives. It's true that being ridiculously honest will probably make you lose a lot. But in losing all of that, you gain tenfold. Remember that every day is a new day. Every opportunity presents a new adventure. And nothing is a mistake. We've been told that magic doesn't exist, yet here we stand speaking of philosophy, arts, beauty, love, and music, as though this has always been what it was. Believe in yourself more than anything, and have faith that your struggle only serves to bring you strength and learning opportunity. Your struggle is not in vain, and your effort is not going unnoticed. We all have the chance to do great and put in our own glorious light into the world, despite that which vexes us. The choice is always yours. I love you all so much. Bye-bye now.